everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel and a new video. Hope you all are doing well. So I hope you all had a great time celebrating Diwali with your near and dear ones. So today I will be reviewing a product and it will be an eyeshadow palette. In my recent haul from hokmakeup and also from Myntra, I did share that I've received a lot of gifts with my order, and this is one of that palette which I received from hokmakeup as a free gift. And I did tell you guys that I'll definitely do a review on this, and today I am here to share my thought with you guys. So yes, if you guys are interested to know my complete thought, what I think about this palette, then please stay tuned till the end of this video. Alright you guys, so this is from the brand Pigment Play and this is their bite-sized eyeshadow palette. These kind of palettes are really in nowadays. The first bite-sized eyeshadow palette was launched by Natasha Denona. I really love the overall concept about this bite size and all, but Natasha Denona, as you know, is a very high-end brand. But this, on the other hand, like Elf, Wet n Wild, Pigment Play, more and more brands are coming up with these kind of concepts, and I know these kind of concepts are really handy dandy. You can just travel with it. This is a 5-pan palette and it is in the variant Sweet Obsession. Now there are total 6 variants, but I could find only 3 variants on hokmakeup, and because this is a free gift, so I did not give much of a thought. This retails for rupees 450 and you get 4.5 grams of product. Today I have created this entire look using just this palette, and while creating this look I had some thoughts in my mind while I was playing with this, so I wanted to share those with you because this will be a very quick and mini review. I don't want to take much of your time. Now the colors looks of burgundy and pink overall kind of theme, which I'm really loving. And also there are names printed over here. So the first name is Serenity, the second one is Gingerbread, the third one is Cinnamon, and the fourth one is Macaron, and the fifth one is Cupcake. Now the names are very pretty because it is named as Sweet Obsession. First thing, this Serenity shade is a very light pink shade that looked on my skin, and I had to build it couple of times because it did not show up on my skin that much. So I had to go with 3-4 layers, and that is when I got a very light shade of transition on my lid. The second shade that I went with is this Cinnamon, and this is a kind of, what can I say, I'm very bad in explaining shades. So this is a pink with a purple undertone, and this I used on my crease shade to deepen it up. So I started from my outer corner to my entire crease, and again I had to build this shade quite a lot of time because at one go, at two go, I could not get that intensity. Well, one thing I noticed that there was a lot of fallout while I was using these shades. I had fallout under my eyes. I have seen kickbacks on the pan. So yes, this is a palette which will give you a lot of kickback and fallout. So it is always better if you do your eye makeup before your base. Next, I use this shade Gingerbread again to deepen my crease area. From the outer corner of my eyes I went towards my inner corner of the eyes and to my crease area. So I went couple of times again, but because this did not have any darker shade to give a depth to my outer corner, so I had to depend on other palette, and I used my Mars I Belong in Your Purse eyeshadow palette. From that I took a little blob of black and placed it on my outer corner, and after that I felt that my look was complete, because if I don't get that depth, I think my eye look is never complete. I used both of these shimmers today because I wanted to see how it performs. When you touch it, it feels very buttery smooth, it feels soft, but it is not the case. It might look pigmented on my hand, but I try to use my finger, I try to use my brush to get the pigment. I love my shimmers to be reflective. It should be, intense. But when I use these both shimmer on my eyelids today, I did not like it that much, because even after layering it couple of times, I could not get that intensity. I could not get that reflection. Then on my left hand side, I thought I'll use a glitter glue, so that will bring out the intensity more. But also this did not help me in any ways, and my eyes looks very matte. It does not have any kind of shimmer. It is very light sheen of something on my eyes. So if you are a beginner, I would still not suggest you getting this for rupees 450 just for 5 shades. I would rather tell you that go for Mars eyeshadow palette or Inside Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, because they perform very well in terms of quality, pigmentation, blendability. Everything is just top notch. Whereas this 5-pan palette, it is not giving me that amount of quality, that amount of pigmentation. I have to go couple of times to get that intense pigmentation. Now this is definitely not a bad idea, building up a shade little by little, layering the eyeshadow little by little to get that intensity. Maybe once I pass the first layer, it may work better, but I am just assuming things. I still do not know how things work. For me, hand swatches does not give me the entire story. I really love working with the brushes. I love working with the tools. So yes, like Jeffree Star says, hand swatches does not give you the entire story. You just have to work with the right tool, and I really believe in that formula. But because I love playing with eyeshadows, and eyeshadow is something that I'm really addicted to, I love collecting them, I love playing with them. So I did not like it that much as the vibe it gave me when I first gave you a sneak peek of a swatch. Though it looks very saturated, though it looks and feels very pigmented on the pan and on my hand, but when I'm working with the brush, I'm not getting that kind of color payoff. So that is what you have to worry about. Why my hair is flying from here to there? Okay, so again, so the next thing I wanted to share is these kind of color scheme I already have in my eyeshadow palette collection. This color story is something that is very common. You will get in some or other alternative eyeshadow palette. Nothing that is very eye-catching, but because, as I said, I received it as a free gift, it was no harm for me in trying it out. And after trying it out, I would really not suggest anyone to go with these 5-pan eyeshadow palette. This is one variant which is not up to the mark. I don't know about the other variants. Maybe the formulation for that one will be different or may not. It can be same, but yes, you don't have to invest your 450 rupees in this one. Rather, you can buy the e.l.f. bite size eyeshadow palette. It is very beautiful, pigmented. The shimmers, the mattes are all of good quality, and they give you a very high shine, a very high end kind of vibe. So alright you guys, so this is it for today's video. Hope you found the content helpful and informative. If you like such kind of review videos, all you have to do is stay connected with me, subscribe to my channel, like and share. If you want, you can follow me on my social media handles, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please check once, connect with me. If you have any kinds of doubts and queries, comment down below, or even you can DM me, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.